I never give up on anybody. I just never say never. I don't expect everybody to get well and turn their lives around. I know some people that are constitutionally seem to be predisposed to be in trouble and be trouble, but even those, that's up to them. I accept that they can change if they want to, and if they're willing to work on that basis, then we can do something together. We don't accept your bad behavior. You've got to pay the price. You've got to stand up there and own up to who and what you are and what you've done. But having said that, we can start right there and see what happens.
That really characterizes Jack's early thinking, his point of view. Look, these people, they just need a chance.
People can change with the right help.
We cannot afford to close the door on any human being.
Jack used to kick people out who were drinking. He had a rule, you can come here, but if you're drinking, you're out in the street, and I don't care if you have to sleep in the gutter, that's your problem. I mean, he was very tough about that. And everybody in the agency knew that, and that was the rule. We had a guy come in one time, drunk, and wanted to come in, and the counselor says, you know the rules. If you're drinking, you cannot come back in here. This is at the Bishop Lewis house. And he says, so you're out of here. And the guy was driving. And so he tells somebody, go out and take the distributor out of his car. And so the guy didn't hear him. And so the guy goes out, dismantles his car. So he tells him, he says, you're not only out of here, your car's been dismantled, and you're not going to kill somebody in your car. And so pretty tough love type of stuff.
It's not exactly tough love, but it is tough. And he was simply no nonsense. If a person came into his program and subjected themselves to the discipline, whatever it happened to be, they either toed the mark or they were out. And he tolerated nothing less than total obedience to the program.
And sometimes we've kicked some people out of the program 4 or 5 or 6 times. And that's the people we say to them, well, you're not ready yet, and you're gonna have to move out. And they come back and say, yeah, but I gotta have help, please. Well, okay, we'll give you a try.
Once they get into our program, you very, very seldom see them returning back to the life they left. If they don't feel they can make it, Pioneer just let them go. And I think that's what you have to do.
People have to be ready. There's nothing you can do until they're ready.
There was one man that came to us that had been arrested and gone through the King County jail systems over 600 times. He went through our program, I think, something like 13 or 14 times. But one day it happened, and he achieved sobriety, and he maintained sobriety, and he worked his heart out trying to help other people like himself.
You see, when they step into Pioneer, they know about Pioneer. They know the history. They have probably known somebody that's gone through Pioneer. So they understand this is a pretty solid place, and I have a chance. I have a chance for change. And so I think they take it.
Forgive me for being anecdotal, but I was at lunch with Steve Schwab down at the Mesa, and I went up to the cash register, and there was a number of cash registers in there. And I don't know why, I just felt compelled to say something to that woman. Because, and this is where I get just a little bit choked up, because I looked around, and I'm going to make up a number because I don't know how many people are there, 25, 30, 35 people, serving persons, bus persons, cash register persons. There was cooks back here, and there's a whole array of people. And every one of them had come off the streets or out of a joint. And I said I'd been with the organization for a long time, and I just want to tell you, you're just doing a great job. And she said, I just got out 2 weeks ago. She says, I'm living over at the Helen Ratcliffe house. And I'm going to make it. What's a woman alone coming out of prison going to do?
She was going to make it, though.
Yeah, she said so. And maybe this time, maybe next time.